Namaste. This is Ali. Thank you for joining me for your Yoga Nidra practice today. Today's practice will take place in the rainforest of Costa Rica. So please know that there will be sounds of the jungle and you can adjust your headphones accordingly. I find these practices to be particularly sacred, being immersed in the sound therapy of the symphony of the rainforest. So might you take a moment now to get completely comfortable and at ease. You can adjust your body and any props in your Yoga Nidra nest for the most optimal support. It's best if the head and neck can be neutral and centered, and you can find symmetry in the body from left to right as much as possible. So taking the time now to adjust the head and the neck, the shoulders, the pelvis, and the hips, so that you can become effortless in the physical body. Perhaps adjusting any props or blankets for comfort. And could you get even maybe 5 or even 10% more comfortable? Noticing the sensation of the earth beneath your body now. Feeling the density of the ground and the support in which you can completely rest. Letting the whole weight of your body go. Noticing sounds, the sounds in your environment, the sounds in this recording. Sensing the most distant sounds, the sounds farthest away. And letting attention come in close. Noticing the sounds closest to your ears, perhaps even sounds within your own body, your breath, your heart. Sensing the environment around you, the floor beneath you, perhaps walls, the surface you're resting on. Sensing your whole body resting deeply here. Aware of your whole body lying here. And feeling the rhythm of your breath that's already happening. Without any effort. This constant companion of your breath. Like soothing waves. In and out. And now, could you welcome and affirm a sankalpa for your practice, a heartfelt intention? You might welcome the intention, I am resting deeply in all layers of myself. Or you may have your own intention that you're working with. Could you welcome and state your intention 3 times, mentally whispering? Begin to allow your attention now to float through your body, following the guidance of my voice. As attention moves from point to point, the body remains in stillness, welcoming sensations just as they are, without any need to change or make anything different than it already is. Could you start by sensing your throat, the whole jaw, the muscle of your tongue, the roof of the mouth, the teeth, gums, inside of the cheeks, the whole mouth, the lower lip, the upper lip, sensing the whole face and the skin on the face, a touch of air on the skin, the air within the right nostril, the air within the left nostril, and the whole nose, sensation of the breath, the right ear, folds of the ear canal and inner ear, the ear listening, the left ear, folds of the ear canal, and the inner ear, the ear listening, the right eye, the eyebrow, temple, cheekbone, behind the right eye, left eye, eyebrow, temple, cheekbone, behind the left eye, the space between the eyebrows, the mind's eye center, crown of the head, back of the head, back of the neck, inside the throat, the whole head and neck, base of the throat, heart center, right shoulder, upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, palm, back of the hand, thumb, first finger, second, third, small finger, palm, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, base of the throat, left shoulder, upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, palm, back of the hand, thumb, first finger, second, third, small finger, palm, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, base of the throat, heart center, ribs, shoulder blades, back of the heart, the whole back, the diaphragm, rising and falling, the navel center, rising and falling, the low belly, rising and falling, the right hip, whole thigh, knee, lower leg, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe, the whole right leg, from the whole right leg to the low belly, rising and falling, the left hip, whole thigh, knee, lower leg, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, the the little toe, the whole left leg, sensing the whole left leg, and now both legs together, both legs, and the sense of the tailbone, sacrum, spine, back of the head, the whole right body, the whole left body. The whole body together. The whole body. The whole body resting so deeply. As you're sensing awareness throughout the whole body, could you feel the body breathing itself? The natural rhythm of breath in and out without forcing or controlling the breath, just sensing, feeling an unforced, easy breath, and observing that natural breath like waves in and out, not trying to change the shape of your breath in any way, just witnessing the natural breath in the body, sensing the expansion and the emptying out. Feel the inhalation, smooth, effortless inhalation. Feel the exhalation, releasing, letting go, softening. Feel the breath at the belly, expanding in all directions and emptying out. Unaltered breath. Feel the subtle sensation of your diaphragm rising and falling. That subtle rise and fall. And now begin to count your exhalation from 10 all the way down to 1. Inhaling 10, exhaling 10 at your own pace. Inhaling 9, exhaling 9. releasing that, and begin to welcome the whole right side of your body, bringing attention to the whole right side of your body, and giving time for attention to spread throughout the whole right side. The whole right side coming alive with sensation, saturated with awareness. And now could you bring attention to the whole left side of the body, bringing attention to the whole left side of the body, and giving time for attention to distribute evenly throughout the whole left side. The whole left side becoming saturated with awareness, sensation, buzzing with energy throughout the whole left side of your body. And then bringing attention back to the right side of the body, the whole right side, the whole right side alive and radiant with sensation. And now the whole left side, bringing attention back to the whole left side, sensing the whole left side of the body coming alive with warmth, buzzing with sensation, saturated with awareness throughout the whole left side. And now could you bring attention to both sides of the body simultaneously, taking time to welcome attention to both sides of your body. And could you evenly distribute attention throughout both right and left side simultaneously, giving time for your attention to equally saturate both sides of the body so that you're sensing the whole body, sensing the whole body, the whole body. And now let your attention flow towards the mind's eye center. And just noticing the light or darkness beyond your eyelids, behind the forehead. Noticing any colors or shapes that may already be present here. Notice if there's any gentle movement. And we'll begin to welcome some different imagery of the rainforest. And you can invite as visuals or an imagined sense of what I'm inviting or describing, or perhaps even through memories of a similar scene in your own life. Could you welcome a blue butterfly gliding through the trees? A brilliant blue butterfly fluttering through the sunlight, filtering down through the rainforest canopy. The blue wings shimmer in iridescence, and it dances gently on the air, peacefully drifting through the rainforest. Could you welcome a waterfall deep in the jungle, cascading over mossy rocks? You might imagine its cool mist or water touching your skin, and the sound of the water blends with the bird song and the distant call of howler monkeys. Ferns and orchids bloom along the rocks, sensing everything vibrant, alive, and calm. From the rainforest, could you picture yourself standing on a quiet shore as a humpback whale breaches far out at sea? Her massive body rising from the water with grace and power, and then falling back with a massive splash. And the ocean calms again, rhythmic and vast. And now a pair of scarlet macaws soaring above the trees. Their brilliant red, yellow, catching the golden light. They call as they fly, joyful and free, and disappear into the treetops. Sense your feet walking on the sand of this pristine beach, where the rainforest meets the sea. Gentle waves rolling rhythmically, lapping at the shore, and the horizon is endless, and the soft sand beneath your feet is warm and grounding, and the palm fronds sway in the breeze overhead. Could you imagine now dolphins leaping and gliding along the surf at dusk? The waves catching the orange and pink hues of the setting sun, and their movement is playful, free, the sense of lightness and delight in playing in the waves. Could you imagine now walking back into the jungle, the soft, warm sand turning into soft, grounding earth, and sensing the golden rays of the sunset breaking through the leaves and tree trunks, illuminating the mist within the rainforest, welcoming the aromas and the sounds of birds calling and the distant flow of water through the trees. Could you imagine a troop of monkeys swinging from branch to branch overhead? Their movements are agile and effortless, playful, and then settling into stillness, nestled among the trees. And you notice now a toucan sitting peacefully on a thick moss-covered branch. It sits peacefully, echoing its call through the treetops as rain begins to gently patter on the leaves. Could you picture yourself beneath the shelter of large, waxy leaves as droplets of rain form little rivulets, and each drop is a soft, rhythmic note in this song of the forest? Could you visualize now a sloth high in the trees, moving gently and slowly with full presence, stretching her long arm to grasp a fresh green leaf, and watching her invites you to slow down even more. Breathe and enter the quiet rhythm of the forest even more fully, allowing its slow medicine to envelop you. Could you now see a majestic volcano rising above this lush landscape, seeing its peak wrapped in a soft veil of clouds? The air is cool and still and filled with the scent of the rich earth and the rain. It feels ancient and sacred and serene simultaneously. A mountain in deep rest. And as you bask in this presence of the mountain, could you notice the nightfall? Stars peeking through the dark night sky, and the air is alive with the croaks and chirps of hundreds of tiny tree frogs in a chorus completely harmonious with the gentle hum of crickets and cicadas, enveloping you in this natural and soothing music of the night. And just allowing yourself to rest here basking in the music of the natural world. Nothing to do but rest and receive the sounds of the jungle. Resting deeply. Nothing to do. Nowhere to go. Just resting back into a spacious sense of presence. And now, as you're resting here ever so deeply, might you welcome back your sankalpa, allowing it to resonate from your heart space, or mentally whispering 3 times. And now, might you begin to sense the environment around you, the sense of awareness that you are practicing Yoga Nidra. You might sense the earth beneath you, or the rhythm of your breath, waves of breath flowing in and releasing. Could you begin to welcome the sounds in your environment and the sounds in this recording? And might you begin to reinvigorate the body with the breath, taking a long inhalation through the nose and releasing through the mouth. And again, could you take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth? And one more time, a deep breath in and out. And beautiful. As you're feeling ready to bring movement back to the body, you might start by nodding your head from side to side. Perhaps you feel called to remain in stillness, or you might begin to wiggle the fingers and the toes. You might eventually begin to stretch out the arms, the legs, or bend the knees and hug them in. You might rock gently on the back of the body, massaging the low back, or nodding the head to massage the back of the skull. Or you might feel ready to curl into a side laying position for a couple of deep grounding breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just a couple of these at your own pace as you continue to reawaken from your practice today. As you slowly awaken, allowing yourself to really continue to welcome the medicine of the jungle and the natural sounds. This can be incredibly soothing for the nervous system, and coming back to nature is so important for our well-being. So you might just take a moment to welcome and notice how you feel, and taking another moment to appreciate the sounds of the jungle and the medicine of rest. When you're ready to emerge from this practice, you can begin to press yourself up slowly. And I'd love to take a moment to thank you once again for practicing with me today. If you would like to do more practices with me in the Costa Rican Rainforest, you can search on YouTube for Yoga Nidra with Rainforest sounds, and you will be able to find many more practices like this one. If you'd like to learn more about in-person retreats here with me and my team in Costa Rica, then I will leave a link for you below to check out my website, boothroyd.com, where you can learn all about our upcoming retreats. We have week-long retreats in many different regions of the country, and these retreats fill up rather quickly. So if you'd like to join us, please take a moment to download the information package. We have released our retreat for Nosara, Costa Rica 2026, and soon we'll be opening registration for Uvita, Costa Rica, followed by Dominicalito, Costa Rica. So to learn about these different retreats and whether you might be interested in attending one of these retreats, you can download the information package to learn all about them. Thank you once again for joining me today. I hope that you found this practice to be just what you needed today. And know that you can come back to this practice anytime that you would like. As always, I will continue to post free resources here on my channel for the benefit of all beings, and I hope to hear from you in the comments below. Please let me know where in the world you are practicing from today. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be peaceful, may you be free. Namaste.